Moving an electrical panel involves several steps to ensure safety and maintain power. Firstly, you'll need to contact the utility company to inform them of your plans. This is a critical first step as they may need to disconnect and reconnect power at the service entrance. Secondly, install a temporary electrical panel at a convenient location outside the garage. This temporary panel will maintain power to the home while the main panel is relocated. The temporary panel needs to be properly grounded and rated for the expected load. Consider hiring a qualified electrician for this task. The electrician will ensure all safety measures are followed. Next, turn off the main breaker in the existing panel. This is essential for safety before disconnecting any wires. Verify that the power is indeed off using a non-contact voltage tester. After confirming the power is off, disconnect all the homerun wires from the existing panel. Homerun wires are the individual circuits that feed power to different parts of the house. Carefully label each wire before disconnecting it to ensure it can be reconnected to the correct breaker in the temporary or new panel. Splice these labeled homerun wires to the corresponding wires in the temporary panel. Use appropriately sized wire connectors and ensure all connections are tight and secure. After all homerun wires are connected to the temporary panel, remove the old panel from the wall. This process might involve unscrewing the panel from its mounting and carefully detaching it. Then mount the new panel in the desired location. Ensure the new location meets all electrical code requirements, including clearance space and accessibility. Reconnect the homerun wires from the temporary panel to the corresponding breakers in the new panel. Again, ensure all connections are tight and secure. Use a torque screwdriver to tighten the connections to the manufacturer's specifications. Once all the wires are connected, thoroughly test all connections to ensure they are tight and secure. Use a multimeter to verify proper voltage at each breaker. After all circuits are confirmed to be working correctly, the temporary panel can be disconnected. Moving the service entrance is an optional step depending on the new panel location. If necessary, contact the utility company to move the service entrance to the new panel location. This typically involves the utility company disconnecting the power at the transformer, moving the meter and service entrance cables, and reconnecting the power. This is a task that must be performed by qualified professionals due to the high voltages involved. The costs associated with moving an electrical panel can vary. Temporary panel rental might range from $50 to $150. Labor costs can range from $500 to $1,500, depending on the complexity of the job and the electrician's hourly rate. Materials, including wire connectors, conduit, and mounting hardware, might cost between $200 and $500. Installing an outside hot tub involves several cost considerations. Firstly, the hot tub itself might cost between $3,000 and $10,000, depending on the size, features, and brand. Installation costs can range from $500 to $2,000, depending on the complexity of the installation and any site preparation required. Electrical work, including running a dedicated circuit and installing a ground fault circuit interrupter, can cost between $500 and $1,500. Plumbing work, including connecting the water supply and drain, might cost between $200 and $500. Accessories such as a cover, steps, and chemicals can add another $200 to $500 to the total cost. Electrical requirements for a hot tub typically include a dedicated 240-volt circuit. This circuit must be protected by a ground fault circuit interrupter for safety. The hot tub also needs to be bonded to the ground to prevent electrical shock. It is essential to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure all electrical requirements are met. Several additional tips to consider include building a screened-in porch or gazebo to protect the hot tub from the elements, using a non-chlorine sanitation system to reduce chemical exposure, and maintaining the hot tub regularly to extend its lifespan. Also, check local building codes and permitting requirements before starting any work. Obtaining the necessary permits can prevent costly delays and fines. When splicing wires, use the correct type and size of wire connectors for the application. Use connectors that are rated for the wire gauge and the environment. Ensure all connections are tight and secure to prevent overheating and electrical hazards. When running new wiring, use the appropriate type and size of conduit to protect the wires from physical damage. Conduit can be made of metal or plastic and should be installed according to local electrical codes. When working with electrical circuits, always turn off the power at the breaker before disconnecting or connecting any wires. Verify that the power is off using a non-contact voltage tester. Always wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety glasses and gloves, when working with electrical circuits. Use a licensed and insured electrician to perform any electrical work. A qualified electrician has the knowledge and experience to ensure the work is done safely and correctly. Before starting any work, create a detailed plan that includes all the steps involved and the materials needed. This will help to ensure that the project is completed efficiently and safely. Consider the location of underground utilities before digging. Contact the local utility companies to locate any underground lines before starting any excavation work. Use a trenching shovel to dig narrow trenches for running underground conduit. This will minimize the amount of soil that needs to be removed and replaced. When backfilling trenches, compact the soil to prevent settling and damage to the conduit. Use a tamper or plate compactor to compact the soil. When installing a hot tub, choose a location that is level and well drained. This will help to prevent water from pooling around the hot tub and causing damage. Consider the privacy of the location when choosing a spot for the hot tub. You may want to install a fence or screen to provide privacy from neighbors. Before filling the hot tub with water, check the water chemistry and adjust it as needed. This will help to prevent corrosion and scaling. Regularly test the water chemistry and adjust it as needed to maintain a clean and healthy hot tub environment. Clean the hot tub filter regularly to remove debris and maintain water quality. Use a hot tub cover to protect the hot tub from the elements and conserve energy.